100 rated chess. But your queen is blind. Make sure she doesn't see any of your opponent's pieces or pawns. Too easy. We get a 226 from Brazil. The plan is simple. If I don't push any of these pawns, my queen won't see anything, and if my queen doesn't see anything, she doesn't see my opponent's stuff. Knight f3. a5. I really want to push e4 to stop rook a6. But of course, I need to control myself. g3. b5. Very aggressive. Bishop g2. Rook a6. I can proudly say that only on this channel do you see people safely develop their rooks like this. Knight c3. c6. Ha! He lifted his rook, and then used his pawn to block his rook's way. But anyway. d3. I know pushing center pawns is very risky, but as you can see, my queen still doesn't see anything much comparing to the past. And I mean, I don't think he can do anything to open this file up either. d5. Bishop f4. Knight d7. Okay, it's actually really hard to develop my rooks with the center closed down like this, so I guess I can only play with these 4 pieces. Therefore, Knight d4. I know it blunders a piece to e5, but I have to do something before he can end my video, and I don't think that he can see e5. b4. Actually, somehow I think that b4 is actually even better than e5. Knight takes c6. Let's sacrifice a piece. Rook takes. Knight takes d5. a4. That blunders a pawn. Queen a5. That blunders a rook, but a rook for bishop trade is not good enough for me at this point. Therefore, bishop d2. Rook e6. Knight d5, and in no world do you take my pawn or my bishop here. Yes. That blunders a queen. Royal family fork. King d8 is forced. Oh, wait. If I take his queen, there is a chance that he will get crazy and go rook takes e2 ends the video. Nah. I'm just worrying too much. Knight takes b5. Knight c5. That blunders a rook. Bishop a5 check. King d7. Very aggressive. Bishop h3. Of course, in no world do you take my d-pawn here. f5. That blunders a pawn. Bishop a6. I'll take the rook. King takes. Knight c7 check. King d6. Knight takes a6. Knight takes a6. Alright, now since I only have a bishop left, let's try to get the rooks out. h4. Let's go this way. e5. Ha! Finally, he decides to develop his e-pawn. h5. King d5. Wow. I mean, I understand that he wants to help his pawn move to e5, but dude, your knight can do the same. Anyway. Rook h4. Bishop d7. Very aggressive. Rook e4. Knight c5. Rook c4. I mean, it's still too hard to checkmate him using only these 2 pieces, but at this point, I think we can all agree that the mission will be accomplished after my opponent runs out of time. What the f-